What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? So listen, we down in the basement again. I just wanted to come down here. That's all, okay? But I hope everybody has been having a great week so far. We know at least one particular person hasn't, but that's neither here nor there. Okay. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. And let's just get into this review. What it is, okay? First of all, plus it's cooler down here. I don't want to turn my air on because it's not too hot outside right now. And then, the coldness comes down to the basement or whatever, and it be cool down here or whatever. So I'm down here just chilling a little bit. You guys, like I said, I hope everything's been good. I do have a couple of people that I do want to shout out, and their YouTube channel. One named Simone. She has a YouTube channel that does reviews, fitness, and story times, okay? Her YouTube channel is Icy, I-C-Y, Mona, M-O-N-A, okay? And, go over there, give her some support. She's trying to get her viewership up, her subscriberships up, new in the game, so yeah. Then we also have my girl, TammyTalks, okay? Tammy been following me for a while. She supports a lot of the YouTubers that in the circle that I roll with. And, she started back up her YouTube channel. I want you guys to go over there and support her. Tammy Talks, TammyTalks. Girl, I almost didn't know how to spell, okay? Tammy Talks. She do reviews, she do podcasting and story times and all other stuff. She got a variety of stuff that she probably does on her channel because I do know she has a podcast as well. Girl, am I? Okay. I don't want to get on the camera looking crazy. But anyway, check them two out. Icy Mona and Tammy Talks, okay? So let's just get into this video. I'm just going to post this out here because when I was doing some question and answers on my Instagram, somebody suggested if we can get, if you guys could get 2 what it is a week. Now, put it down in the comments if you would like that, because then I would just split up some stuff and then, because sometimes after I do put up my what it is, some other stuff comes out, and then that's why the videos be longer, because I'm putting a whole bunch of stuff that came from last week plus the week that, we in now. So, if that's what you guys want to do, if you want to do that, put it down in the comments. We already designated Wednesday for what it is. If we do that, what other day would you like it? Like on a Saturday, or I don't know. I'm not going to say Sunday, because Sunday, do stuff really happen over the weekend? Or do you? Yeah. Pick which days you would like it, okay? Do you want to keep it on Wednesday and then put something else? Girl, just put it down in the comments. Figure it out, okay? Figure it out so I can see what y'all looking at, what y'all thinking about. And we'll take it from there, and I'll see how I can work out my schedule and get some stuff to talk about. It'll probably, if I do another what it is, it probably won't be as much. It'll probably be somewhat like a what it is extra, some few leftover topics or whatever that's, you guys wanted me to talk about. On my other channel, I'm thinking about bringing back some question stuff, advice stuff. You remember the Ask Ashley. So, we can do that over there if you want. Put that down in the comments, or go to my other channel. Is Ashley Shy TV, okay? And we can do that, because over there we're doing a lot of more intimate stuff. I'm specifically leaving this channel, hopefully we all in the clear. I only said that because I got, we're gonna talk about it. I'm not even gonna talk about it because I'm still waiting on something. But anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, just we're gonna do some stuff over there on Shy Talks, okay? But moving on from that, let's get into the video. So unfortunately, we have to start this off because I just want to get this out the way. But I want to say sending love and prayers out to Charmaine Bay. If you don't know who Charmaine is, she is one of the personalities that was on Black Ink Crew Chicago. If you are out here in Chicago, she's a radio personality as well now, on WGCI, I believe. And unfortunately, her father passed away. A few months ago, he was diagnosed with cancer, and It's just really sad. And I felt like this really hit hard for me because we literally saw on, I think it was the last season of Love and Hip Hop, not Love and Hip Hop, Chicago Inc., Black Ink, her dealing with the process and the whole timeline playing out of her mother passing, and the pain that she was in. I never want to experience that. And I know it's going to happen, but I don't ever want to be so young and, haven't fulfilled a lot of things and, to see my parents haven't seen me be as successful as I can be in life, okay? And to know that her parents were her everything, and just to see the way her father reacted and see how much you can tell she was a daddy's girl too, and it's just sad. And to have that play out in front of the world, it's really sad. And my heart and prayers go out to her. Like, her mom didn't even get to see her baby, I don't believe. And then her dad passed. Fortunately, he did get to see the baby, but that sucks. Cancer sucks, okay? Y'all already know my story. I have somebody in my life that's dealing with that at the current moment, and it's a lot. So love and prayers, that's all I can do. Love and prayers and strength. I hope the camera ain't shaking too much. Let me get my stomach off the table. Anyway, congrats to Simone Biles. She came back into the Olympic finals. I forgot what event she won. I think it was balance beams or something like that. Either way, Mama came back and she won a medal, okay? She won a bronze medal. Yeah, in women's balance beam. She earned her 7th Olympic medal, tying the record for the most Olympic medals won by the U.S., by a U.S. person. That is great, okay? And that's for all the people that doubted her, that was talking about her, that had so much negativity to say. I just don't understand, and even black people was talking about her, and we always want to say protect the black woman. We always want to say let it be about, and we can even take the black woman thing about it, protect women, okay? But we know if it was somebody else, it probably would have went differently. I don't think they would have been judged as harshly as she was. And at the end of the day, we should be about mental awareness, mental health awareness, and things like that, and taking ourselves, making sure we're 100% good. We can be physically good, but mentally we're not there. And if we're not there mentally, that messes up our physical sometimes, okay? And she's doing a dangerous sport, so have some compassion. That's what I just didn't understand, some understanding in that situation. And it was just people that was being so negative that couldn't even do a tenth of what she can do, and I just don't understand that. I don't like that negativity. Shout out to Team Jamaica, okay? Jim Rock, bitch. Let me tell you something. The women, they did that. They did that, okay? First, second, and third place. Come on now. That was a good look. That was a real good look. I said they speeding. They speeding, bitch. All right. But moving on from that, let's get into some mess, okay? Unfortunately, also, prayers and thoughts go out to the comedian, Kathy Griffin. She found out that she has lung cancer. There goes the cancer. So she has to get part of her lungs removed in surgery to see if she will have to avoid, radiation and chemotherapy. I hope it goes well. I don't wish cancer on anybody. I just want the best for everybody in this situation, in any situation that has to deal with that. And she said she never smoked a day in her life. That reminds me of, oh my God, is it Christopher Reeves? The one that played Superman? He became a quadriplegic, and his wife, she died right after he died because I believe she caught lung cancer or something like that, and she didn't smoke either. So it's crazy how shit works, you know what I'm saying? So I just hope she comes out good with a clean bill of health, or on the road to having a clean bill of health. Anyway, moving on from that, also, let's get into some mess, all right? We got to start off with my ex. It don't hurt as much no more. It don't hurt as much no more because I just feel like at this point in time, the way that he, displayed himself and the way he, kept on doing certain things, it just, you know, it was the right decision. It was the right decision, okay? And if you don't know who I'm talking about Jonathan Kirk, aka the baby, okay? And what it boils down to is everybody want to say, and this is the main thing that people keep saying. People keep saying that are defending him or who don't see what was wrong, what was said, okay, is people can have an opinion, okay? He entitled to his opinion. And that is 100% correct. Everyone is having an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone can say their opinion. But you can give your opinion, and that means we, the people that you offended, or others that you offended, we can also give our opinions back. And actions can take place. Opinions and talking out your butt or whatever, that's why I always say make sure your opinions and stuff make sense so that, people won't come at you so negatively. You're going to get some negativity sometimes, but at least they can argue, in a mature way. You know what I'm saying? But you're literally spewing out ignorance, okay? And every opinion, every action, every whatever, it has a reaction, a consequence, and everything to it. So you can put out that opinion because, yes, it's your First Amendment right to say whatever it is that you want to say, but it's our right as well, following that same logic, to give it back to you. You know what I'm saying? And to call you out for it and for consequences and stuff to happen to it, okay? You can't just get all scotch-free when you offend a whole group of people, and not just one group of people. You offended a few groups of people, and some of them groups of people intersect. So it's just like, no, all right? And what makes it so bad with Jonathan is because this didn't even have to go as far as it went. It didn't have to go as far as it went, and people was like, I do feel like maybe, at one point, I did feel like maybe it really wasn't intentional. He was having a bad day. He saw some shit. So, that's why he said that, okay? But then I'm sitting here thinking once again, like, why is that on your mind? At a concert that you're going so hard about and people are loving or whatever, and you interrupted to put out a statement, a false statement about HIV. Some negative stuff that implies that it's something wrong with guys doing oral sex on each other, okay? So you put that out there in a negative way. And then, I had to realize that the statement about the woman's vagina, okay, being smelling like water or whatever, that's misogynistic. Well, okay, you kind of offended 3 groups. And I say kind of because some women don't take that, didn't feel offended by that or whatever. And that's typically what rappers do. But, they put out stuff that's about drugs, alcohol, gangs, and being misogynistic to women and degrading them all the time, and they get away with it. But then when it comes to the LGBT, and then you're talking about AIDS and stuff like that, it's a big deal. And people trying to understand, why is it a big deal now? No. White people don't care, okay? Or I should say the mainstream don't care what we do to each other, all right? But when you start attacking and saying something about a larger group that has not just black folks in it, but all types of races in it, and the majority of it is white, they're going to speak out. And then that's where your pockets get hurt, okay? Because once Elton John started speaking out, and then you had Dua Lipa speaking out, and then you had Madonna speaking out, okay? And I feel as though, it got more centered about LGBT instead of just, the HIV thing as well. And more people, it got centered that way. Because when he did his video trying to explain, he did equate, he somewhat equated LGBT or gay people with HIV in that video that he tried to, explain about, his fans, his gay fans ain't nasty and they don't have HIV and all that stuff. You put them two together. So that's why you're getting this backlash, all right? And so you're feeling it and you have to sit in it. Just understand, you can have your opinion and you can say whatever it is that you want to say, but there will be consequences afterwards, and you have to be willing to sit in those consequences. And that is what he has to do now. All of this could have been freaking done with had he just, had a PR come out and put a statement out or made a video trying to say that I truly understand where I went wrong at, okay? And I am truly sorry. But of course, pride does not give a person that. That pride, that ego ain't gonna do that, because all of a sudden you gotta, succumb to these people that you already feel superior to. That's what it was saying. Because not only did you put that video out, you kept doubling down on it, okay? Like 2-3 times after that. Basically saying, I'm good on y'all. It is what it is. I'm good on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get away with stuff like that in this day and age. And you can say that people are sensitive and stuff like that. It ain't about that. It's about being, conscious of other people. You don't want somebody to come in out of another race or another ethnic group or whatever to come in and to call you a racial slur and think that it's going to be okay. We can let it slide. Don't nothing happen. No, we get upset at that. We want to go out and march over that. We want some consequences to happen. Why is it that, but is that us being sensitive? We have a right to feel that way, right? So LGBT people have a right to feel that way too when they feel like somebody is being negative against them. And this whole thing, and it's not this whole thing about people bringing up the argument of, like, you got Boosie forcing stuff on it, you forcing this on us and all this stuff, and y'all trying to make us feel the way that y'all want to feel. We're not trying to make you feel anything. We just want you to have respect. And respect don't mean that you have to agree with what we say or agree with, how we live our life. Respect is, I see what you is. It is what it is. And I'm going to keep on walking. I'm not going to say nothing negative. I'm not going to do nothing like that. I'm going to just let it go because it ain't got nothing to do with me. That's respect, and that's not being ignorant. If you just leave us the freak alone, we'll be all right. We will be all right, okay? And you wouldn't have this problem. Nobody else would be having this problem. We wouldn't be talking about this 2 weeks later. Okay, and you wouldn't be having the consequences that you have, okay? And let me reiterate, nobody is trying to force anything on anyone. If you don't want to see it, you can truly block it out. But at the end of the day, there has been homosexuals. There are homosexual animals. There are homosexual plant life. They've been here since the beginning of time. There are homosexual people, okay? We've been here since the beginning of time. We've been put in the foreground. Sometimes we've been celebrated. Sometimes we've been pushed back. Now it's our time to be back up in front, okay? We're tired of being in the back. We want to let you know that we are here. And if that makes you uncomfortable, that says something about you, because we're not bothering you. We're not sitting here saying that your sexuality is making us uncomfortable as heterosexuals. We're letting you live in your truth and live in what you do, okay? Because if I see and I know it's because it's societal norm and that's what you guys was brought up in and that's what you feel like that's right, but I don't get offended by it. I don't get offended by it, so why get offended by me? Why get offended by the next gay man and his boyfriend or husband? You know what I'm saying? Like, just go and live your life. We're not bothering anybody. We're not bothering anybody. I don't get it. And then the HIV stuff, ignorance, okay? And I'm just saying that because after doubling down on this stuff, Jonathan, I refuse to call him the baby no more, because you're a grown man. You're a grown man with kids. You about to be 30 years old, I'm pretty sure, okay? And we still calling you the baby? No, Jonathan, you up here losing gigs. You basically put it out there like you did not care, okay? And then all these festivals coming at your ass like, we don't want you, okay? We don't want you. And now I'm going to tell you what really is going on. It's because he's mainstream. At this point, he didn't get the attention of the higher ups and in the industry and, the powerful white folks, okay? And a lot of them are LGBT. A lot of them, probably been through the age of when AIDS and HIV came out and it was very heavily stigmatized, okay? That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Because if he said something that truly offended like black people as a whole or whatever, or let's say black women, he wouldn't be going through this, because like somebody had to jog my memory when he punched that girl, that black woman. He still was out here doing his stuff and nothing happened to him. Okay? So white people have got involved, and it is what it is. Like I said, actions have consequences, you know, and now you getting stripped of your performances. UK Park Life said no. Lollapalooza said no. He put that tweet up when all this stuff happened and said that he was going to be in Chicago on Sunday for Lollapalooza. And on Sunday, Lollapalooza said no. Okay? I said, wow. Then you get dropped from the Governor's Ball, Days in Vegas, iHeart Music Festival, the Music Motown Festival, Austin City Lights Music Festival. You know, you getting dropped from all this stuff, and it was another radio station that was having something. They shut their whole thing down. I said, are you serious? Wow. You know, and I get why people like, you know, this feel like performative stuff a little bit. But once again, once you offend certain people, offend a group, and then certain people of a certain skin tone get involved in it, it's going to go up. Because I guarantee you, if this was just a black thing, a black issue, it would not happen. A black or brown issue, it would not be this severe. Because a lot of my own people, and I'm talking about my skin color, they feel the same way. They support him wholeheartedly, the baby, and or I should say Jonathan and his actions, okay? They feel like he shouldn't have to apologize. They feel like he shouldn't have to, you know, acknowledge his ignorance. And I truly feel like he could have kept the apology that he put out because it wasn't genuine, and you know you didn't mean it, okay? And it's not from you. You're doing it because, you know, you're doing it because of the backlash that you're receiving, and it's hurting your pockets, and it's probably hurting the people around you pockets as well, because you was probably looking forward to that money. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? You put a apology that you could have kept because you was basically blaming others and not still taking and holding yourself accountable all the way, and you're gaslighting as well. You literally said, social media moves so fast that people want to demolish you before you even had the opportunity to grow, educate, and learn from your mistakes. We gave you that opportunity. We told you what you did wrong. But you kept on coming back at our face like, you ain't going to tell me nothing. So what are you talking about? You have to, social media was holding you accountable. We wasn't trying to attack you. We was holding you accountable. That's what it was, okay? You're 29 years old. You should know about these things. You really should know about these things. And truth be told, it's really not our job to fucking teach you when there's Google and you see stuff that's going on. But then when you get the opportunity to get taught, you throw it back up in our faces if you don't care. So let's not. As a man who has had to make his own way from difficult circumstances, having people I know publicly working against me, knowing what I need is education on this topic and guidance, has been challenging. Once again, people tried, and you can't tell me people didn't try. You saw the backlash that was going on, and people was in those comments. People were telling you what it was. People were trying to educate you, but yet you still wanted to be willfully ignorant. That's not our fault. I appreciate the many people who came to me with kindness, who reached out to me privately to offer wisdom and education and resources. That's what I needed. And it was received. Oh, it was received after them pockets started drying up. That's what it was received, okay? You saw them festivals going down. That's what it started receiving. Girl, sir, stop it. I want to apologize. Now you want to apologize to the LGBTQ plus community for the hurtful and triggering comments. And then, you know, for your misinformed comments about HIV, I know education on this is important. In self-health education in high school, they taught us about sexually transmitted disease, and they taught us about HIV. We learned that at 15, 14, 16 years old, okay? We see a lot of it. It's so much information that's out there. We see a lot of it going out. You are willfully ignoring it. So I don't care for this apology. I don't feel like he wrote this apology. I feel like somebody on his team did, and not necessarily a PR person, because a PR person wouldn't have put no apology out there or a statement out there that is blaming other people and gaslighting and stuff like that, which does not really truly soothe the situation. I mean, he tried to put something out here too little too late at this point, because he's still getting drops from stuff. And I just hope that he learned from this. I hope that he learned from this and anybody else come through to learn from it. Because, you know, yeah, you can say that there are people that's jumping on the bandwagon, but what did you expect? What did you expect? Like I said, when dollars get involved, and I mean white dollars get involved and white powerful people get involved, this is what happened. And I'm sorry, that's just basically what it is. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that it takes shit like this to happen to you to understand that you can't say certain stuff. And then for the people coming out saying, well, this is just hip hop and you should be able to do this and do that. Tory Lanez, you be quiet. You got a case on you, okay? You shouldn't want no more attention on you right now. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nobody destroying nothing. Ain't nobody trying to take down nothing. You, of all people, can't say that when you are being accused of hurting a black woman, when I thought it was about protecting a black woman. And see, you still got people that don't even know if that's true or not. And you talking about people trying to take y'all down. No, we don't respect that. Okay. Boosie, we don't care what you have to say. T.I., we don't care what you have to say. You all are problematic people. Problematic black males that have done stupid stuff to get you caught up, and you cannot be the voice of reason for nobody. Okay. You just digging a hole deeper. Just be quiet. Okay. You know, it's just ridiculous how people just think that they can say anything without any consequences. I just don't understand that stuff. All right. Moving on from that, Jonathan, I just hope you learn from this. Jonathan ain't canceled, okay? Like I said, some people want to cancel people, but 9 out of 10, it's never going to happen, okay? He going to hit it. He going to feel this little moment, and he going to be back. He going to be back. I don't know if he going to learn from it, but he probably going to hire some more people that's probably going to tell him to shut up next time and to think shit through. Hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, 42 Dub. I don't know you. I've heard about you, and I finally seen your picture. And for a nigga that short, what is with the Napoleon complex that's happening up in hip-hop right about now? Because that's what we getting. That is what we getting. All these little men. Ain't nothing wrong with the little heights or whatever. But listen, y'all just got these big old egos and these big want to have big personalities and saying stuff. 42 Doug put out a video. I've never heard a song of yours. I don't want to hear anything from you at this point, even if I was thinking about it, because I've heard about you back in the day, okay, like a little while ago, like probably last month or some shit like that. But at this point in time, I don't even want to take the time out to listen to your music because once again, you're attacking LGBT people and we did absolutely nothing to you, okay? I don't know what was said, but you literally put out a video of you kissing your son's neck, right? That's fine if it was literally just, but you literally took your tongue, swirled that thing around on his neck, and it looked like you was about to give him a hickey or something. It looked weird. It did not look appropriate. And I'm like, did you not think, like, what did you think was going to happen? We was going to be like, oh, when all we see is your long ass tongue just licking all up on his neck like that. Like, that's your girl. No, you don't do that. Okay, you don't put stuff up there like that. That's very questionable. And you cannot get mad at people who are sitting here and they're looking at it like, that's weird. And that's basically what everybody was saying. That's weird. I don't know if people was calling him gay or whatever. They shouldn't have if they did, okay? All they could have just said is, that don't look right. Please take that down, okay? And you didn't take it down quick enough because I saw it on the blogs, and the blogs still got it up, okay? But then you want to put out a statement or some mess that you put on your Instagram, basically coming at the LGBT community and just was very homophobic. And then all of a sudden you want to put out something trying to apologize now? No, I'm sitting here like, how the hell we get in it? How we get in it? Y'all trying to force that stuff on me and I don't like that shit. Ain't nobody trying to force nothing on you. I ain't this, I ain't that. We ain't say you were. We just said that shit was weird. Like, it looked like CPS probably need to come over there and see what's going on. Okay? You did it to yourself. Every action has a consequence and a reaction. I'm just saying. Okay? Girl, stop that. Stop that. I said y'all are being real weird. Okay? I don't get it. And then Black China. She claims her account was hacked, or her people came out and said her account was hacked because 2 tweets came out. And usually when people accounts get hacked on Twitter, it be a whole multiple thread of tweets tweets that come out and saying crazy stuff, I should say. You know, and it was only two. It was only two. The tweets that said, Tiger loves trans, and I do too. And then it said, tell the truth, Tiger. And I was like, okay, that's because it was only those two, all right, from what I remember, from what I saw. And I'm sitting here like, so what was the point? What was the point? Do y'all believe she was really hacked? Because her people want to say that she was hacked. If somebody was hacked, I feel like they would have did a little bit more damage. But hey, I don't know what was she on. I thought they had a good relationship. She could have been hacked, but it was just really weird. You know, people try to use, I don't know why they try to go at the trans community to make a so-called straight man or, you know, a man in general look down, look bad or whatever, as if that's really a bad thing. But, you know, the homophobia, misogyny in hip hop and in the music industry, period, it's just, you know, it's just not here. It wasn't right. And then we talking about all of this. Then here come Frank Ocean. He about to open up for Coachella, be the headliner in 2023. Hey, congrats. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I do not get Frank Ocean's hype. Am I the only one? Am I missing out something? Like, I tried to listen to his music and I just be sitting there like, okay, I need to go listen to something else. Like, I don't know. And to be quite honest, it's a lot of people that released albums in the last couple of years or so that I listened to only once. A lot of people. And some of them people I actually like, and then I just be like, this what you putting out? It's not, I haven't got an album in a while that I just play on a constant repeat. I mean, I listened to Doja Cat's album a couple of times or whatever, but I'm talking about, oh, I just got to hear this song. I got to hear this whole thing again and again and again and again. I have yet to see an album from anybody that make me do that in a while. So that's, I don't know. Y'all tell me. What is it about Frank Ocean that y'all love so much, okay? I just want to know. Because I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I'm missing out. It's the same thing with Janine Aiko. Even though she got a couple of songs that I really do like, I still have not gone through her catalog again. But I'm going to do that because I do got a little time, just a little time. So I get on it. Because I do like her, but I'm just, you know. Anyway, and go back to Simone Biles, Michael Che, you were not hacked, okay? He was posting stuff and basically trying to make fun of, talking about he got some jokes. He want to go in on Simone Biles. You a black man doing this to this black woman who's dealing with her mental health, and you want to take this opportunity to, you know, degrade her and to have people sending you jokes about her and her the coach that was, you know, abusing the girls and all this stuff. That's disgusting. Joking about sexual assault, joking about molestation and all of that stuff, that is not funny, okay? I don't care if that's your job to be a comedian, it is not funny, all right? And you should have known that. And then to use that tired excuse that you was hacked, you weren't hacked. You did that shit yourself. And then you wrote it in the same font as the step off. Anyway, moving on from that, I'm just tired of it. It's always protect this person. But then when it comes down to protecting this person, you got people that come out and attacking and thinking that everything's a joke. Everything is not a joke, okay? Give some respect. Damn. But yeah, we out here protecting y'all all the time. The same people that you be disrespecting. Anyway, y'all know I don't ever talk about no NHL, hockey, and all that stuff. But this one came around. It's this hockey player, Evander Kane. His wife came out and basically said, this nigga left to go to Europe. He was out there partying it up. Meanwhile, told me that in a few days, the house about to be foreclosed on. The bank about to come seize the house because they like millions of dollars in debt and all this stuff, allegedly, according to her. Okay, the kids ain't seen him, you know, and just left her with all of this stuff. And he out there in Europe partying and stuff like that. But yet you got debt coming on out here and leaving us basically stranded. And did the NHL know that he was out here throwing games on purpose and betting on his own games and stuff like that? I said, what is happening? What is going on? I said, y'all about to get a divorce. Y'all about to get a divorce. That is why you putting this out here. And truth be told, mama probably telling the truth, okay? I don't know, but, you know, I don't think she would mess up her chance of getting some money in a divorce or whatever by putting all this, disclosing this or whatever. But I think she just fed up. Sometimes when a woman is fed... Girl, I was in a barbershop. Not the barbershop, but the salon. And he put on... he had an R. Kelly playlist. And I got so mad because I haven't listened to a R. Kelly song in a couple of years or so. Okay, actually a few years, to be quite honest, all right? But it was bringing back memories. I was like, man, why, you know, why people got to be so messed up and then mess it up for you? Like, I'm not one of those people that can just separate the crime or the offense from the person and the music, okay? Girl, or the product or whatever. I'm one of those people, like, as soon as I hear your name and if I hear your song or if I see your movie, like, it'll make me so mad that I can't even enjoy it because now I'm thinking, like, I'm not thinking about the song. I'm thinking about you and what you did. So that's why I be like, how can people just separate the two? I cannot do that shit. So it just made me mad because I was like, that was a time that I really was fucking with this nigga. I was young and I ain't know no better. Okay? I ain't know no better. I ain't know all this stuff was going on. Oh my God. It was, and he said he broke now. Actions have consequences. Anyway, moving on from that. Yeah, mama was, I don't know. He said he did, it's not true or whatever. I don't know. Like, mama was fed up. Mama was fed up. And mama just told it all. I don't want to get involved in these people's stuff. I hate when people put their stuff on blast like that. I really do. I really do. So that the internet can fodder over it. But anyway, Matt Damon. Matt Damon, child. Matt Damon is an actor, okay? And he was out here doing an interview, allegedly, with this UK publication and basically said that he literally just recently, like a few months ago, stopped using a homophobic slur, you know, for gay men, okay? The F word. He said he made a joke or something like that, and his daughter heard it, and his daughter walked out and wrote him like this long treatise or whatever, this long essay on why you shouldn't do it and how it affect people and the ignorance behind it. And so he was like, I retired the word. The whole time we all sitting here like, what possessed you to put that out there? We didn't ask for that. What did you think that was accomplished? Okay, because we're going to be looking at you. Did you want a cookie for that? Because you shouldn't have been using it in the first place, all right? But at the time, like, I get people where they grow up at and the environments in their homes and stuff like that. They be having all that negativity in their household and shit. But you really sat here and said, I'm going to put this out there. I'm sitting here like, what was the point? Because now I'm looking at you differently, okay? I'm looking at you real differently, and I'm looking at all of the people that associate you with you differently, a.k.a. Ben Affleck, and you with a brown lady, okay? Oh, is Jennifer Lopez considered brown? I mean, she Puerto Rican, but she... Yeah, you with a brown lady, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, what's going on? Why would you put this out here? Why did we need to know this? Because at that time, I'm sitting here like, you probably still using it. And then, like, after they come out, like a couple of days later, I feel like it was damage control. He said he ain't never said that. He don't ever use that. He stands with the LGBT. I said, if that's what you want us to believe, sir, if that's what you want us to believe, sir, but I don't. Ain't you from Boston? Y'all know how they was back in the day and probably still is. But girl, Matt Damon, there is some stuff like, and some of y'all white actresses and some of the white people that we actually like and you know, out here in Hollywood and all that stuff, some people that I fuck with hard, some of them coming out talking about something, they don't watch their kids until their kids start stinking. Dex Shepard and them, and Christian Bale. I said, what? What is happening What is happening? Oh my God! So you just let? Oh my goodness! I do not want to come to some of y'all houses. I don't want to come to some of y'all houses because I know it's stank. But anyway, moving on. Condolences go out to Fetty Wap. Okay, I heard about this probably a couple of weeks ago about his daughter. I think her name is Lauren Maxwell. She passed away. I heard rumors about it. Nobody truly confirmed it, but then her mother, like recently this week, had posted something about her, and then Fetty was on live, and he got emotional. Baby, I'm sitting here looking at the clips on the Shade Room, and them like I literally had tears in my eyes. Like I don't ever. It's one thing to lose a parent when you have been around them for many, many years, but it is another thing. I feel like it's another type of hurt for a parent to lose a child, and especially you lose a young child that literally has not been able to do anything in life yet. I think the baby was only 4 years old. Oh my God, 4 years old. And they said, rumor, what they're trying to say, I heard, is that she passed away in her sleep, but they don't know why. They haven't put out a cause of death yet. And I don't want, regardless of any controversy or whatever Fetty had on him, I don't care at this point. Like, I do care, but that's going to be pushed aside because I wouldn't want that to happen to any parent. I wouldn't want that to happen to any parent. So condolences and prayers out to him and his family and to her mother and the rest of their siblings and stuff. That's crazy. Speaking of kids, a Baltimore woman, did y'all hear that story about the lady? She said that she was going through a mental breakdown and she wasn't going to be able to take care of her kids. So she had her, and this trigger warning if for anybody, because it's dealing with kids. She didn't feel capable to take care of her kids during this mental breakdown that she was having. And so she asked her sister, since she was close to her, to come and, watch the kids, take the kids for her for a little bit. And I think this all happened like around 2019, 2020, something like that, 2019 or whatever. And when she was getting herself together well enough to get the kids back, she was asking her sister where the kids at, and the sister wasn't saying anything, and she felt as though the sister was trying to, got real attached to the kids and didn't want to give them back. Okay, fine. So next thing you know, she still hasn't had the kids back, and it's 2021. Okay, a few days ago, I don't know if it was it was last month or if it was earlier this month. The sister was rolling around in the car and she got pulled over by the cops just, I guess, on a random traffic violation or whatever. Next thing you know, I guess they must have smelled some shit or had some suspicion about something that was going on. This girl was rolling around this whole time with the kids in the car of the trunk of the car, dead. 7-year-old niece and a 5-year-old nephew. They smelled nothing but decomposition. The odor of decomposition. That ain't funny. It ain't funny. It's because I keep on flipping over my words. Okay, decomposition, and it was her niece and her nephew, Jocelyn and Larry, and I just didn't understand like what it is. She said that what happened was the girl was misbehaving, so she was disciplining her, and, in the process of disciplining her, the girl fell and hit her head, okay? And I guess she wouldn't wake up, so she was dead. And then the boy, on one occasion, he had blood coming out of him, and then he didn't wake up or something like that. It was some weird excuse, okay? And it was crazy. 7 years old, only weighed 18, 21 pounds. And I'm just sitting here like, this don't sound right. This don't sound right. And it made me even further, think some fishy stuff was going on because the mama came out, their mother, the two ladies' mother, they came out and she said not only put the girl who had the kids in the trunk for all these times, like she was running around for months with them kids in the trunk, okay? Body just decomposing and everything. The mama came out and said, put both of their asses in jail. They both need to go to jail, okay? Because it's not sounding right. You as a parent, you mean to tell me you didn't go over there to your sister's house and try to bust in and see what was going on? You didn't get the cops involved or whatever? Am I missing something in the story? Because, you know, if you're going to put up a lie or something, I'm not saying that the lady is lying, but if you're going to tell a story, please make that shit make sense. Y'all all, you know, I'm like Monique. Make it make sense, okay? Make it make sense. And a lot of stuff just not adding up at this point. Because I know, I already told y'all, I will be a helicopter parent, bitch. First of all, I would be calling every damn day, okay? If I truly needed something like that to happen, I would be calling every damn day. I need to speak and I need to FaceTime my kids. I need to see their bodies in person every damn day, okay? Because that's going to encourage me to get better or whatever. That's going to be part of my healing, okay? And then, you know, your sister just all of a sudden stop talking. Girl, no, it just don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. If you didn't want the kids, just say that. If something happened, just say that. Like, endangering these kids' life. Everybody is not meant to have kids. Just because you can produce don't mean that you need to reproduce, okay? I'm disgusted by that. But I hope something do happen to both of them, actually. I really do. Put them both in jail, just like the mama said. And as soon as that mama said put both their asses in jail, I was like, yep. Mama not buying the shit either because she know her kids. She know her daughters, okay? But moving on from that, August 11th has been officially recognized as Hip Hop Celebration. See, there I go again. Hip Hop Celebration Day, okay? By unanimous consent, the U.S. Senate passed Senate Resolution 331 to make August 11th the Hip Hop Celebration Day. And then November will be recognized as Hip Hop History Month, and August will be recognized as Hip Hop Recognition Month. All I gotta say is that's cute. We celebrating like 40 plus years of hip hop. I can't believe like hip hop is really that young compared to all of the music that's been out. Hip hop is literally like a decade and almost 2 decades older than me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's like, wow, you know, this new art form that really came in and just took over. You know, black people are amazing. And, you know, black and brown people, I should say, are amazing. And we just, you know, took over the globe. And it to the point that it feels like it's been here for like centuries. You know what I'm saying? That's how it feels. But that's all well and good. But we out here trying to get other shit passed too. Thank you. But Biden, Senate, what about these student loans? What about these evictions, okay, that's about to start happening again, okay? What about some of the people that still need stimulus? What about some of these businesses that still need help? You know, like, can we get some stuff out there for that? Girl, I ain't even going to say reparations because that ain't going to happen. That is not going to happen, not in this lifetime. But moving on from that, congratulations. I'm going to be celebrating, okay? I'm going to be celebrating. I said all of that, and I'm still going to be rocking it. You know, we got to do some hip-hop stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, oh, we got Hip-Hop Music Month in November. We got Black Music History Month in June. Black History Month in February. Girl, we finna take over the whole Let me stop for somebody to get offended. We finna take over the whole calendar. Anyway, moving on from that. Nelly and Chantel Jackson, they broke up. They've been broken up since 2019. If anybody wanted to know. Kelly Clarkson, I need you to get a better lawyer, okay? Now, we done talked about Dr. Dre having given his wife or ex-wife, Nicole, $300,000 a month spousal support, and I thought it was fair because he is damn near a billionaire, if not a billionaire. And shout out to Rihanna. Rihanna is a billionaire. She almost a billionaire times 2, bitch. Okay, from Fenty. I ain't even mad at her. All it just told me is that we ain't getting the album. We ain't getting the album anytime soon, so don't even worry about it. But, you know, that wound up happening. Miss Kelly Clarkson, what I'm going to need you to do, I'm going to need you to get a better lawyer, because there is no way that you are making way less than goddamn Dr. Dre, and you have to pay your husband or your soon-to-be ex-husband $200,000 a month in spousal support and child support all together. It's temporary until they get the settlement worked out, but still, that's a lot of money, okay? I don't know her net worth or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she ain't making $100 million a year, okay? And even then, that's still okay. But if she's still making under $20 million and she, what? I mean, granted, she probably the sole provider, so yes, I would expect her to be the one that has to do the child support and the spousal support. But 200,000, 200,000, wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. She can afford it, but shit, damn. Anyway, moving on from that, congratulations and shout out to Jaquil Knight. I know Jaquil because of the fact that, you know, he one of Beyonce's choreographers or whatever, but he helped the girl Kiara Wilson, who made the dance up for Savage on TikTok, that everybody was doing, helped her get the copyrights for it. And that is a blessing. That is a blessing because if y'all don't understand, and I be on TikTok, baby, I be on TikTok. And let me tell you something. I be wanting to do some things on TikTok. No. Because it is like temptation city on TikTok. And I'm tired of it, okay? I am tired of it. You know, putting all these fine ass women on my shit. And then I come to find out, y'all like 22. I'm like, get the shit off my goddamn For You page, okay? Give me some older bitches. I mean, older women, okay? Give me some... Girl. I need some older women, okay? I feel like I'm not trying to be R. Kelly up in this piece. No, that's not what we're doing, okay? But anyway, it's a lot of things that be happening on TikTok when it comes to the TikTokers, creators, black creators. They make up a lot of the dances and things and trends on TikTok, and they don't get the credit. So to have this happen, that is major. That is major, that they can actually be able to copyright their dances now. That is a plus. That is great. Shout out to the good girl friend, Dolly Parton, okay? Miss Dolly said, you know, she was on Watch What Happens Live, and they was asking about the Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, because if you young kids don't know, that was Dolly Parton's song first, and Whitney Houston did the cover of it, okay? She did that thing. She did it so damn well that a lot of people probably forgot that Dolly was the first one who did it and that Whitney was just covering that bitch, okay? Whitney, that's how you cover a song. You make it your own, and Whitney made it her own, and Dolly Parton respect the hell out of it. And she said, you know, she get royalties and stuff from it or whatever, but what she was doing with it is invested it in black communities. And I love that, okay? I love that. Dolly has always been on our team, you know? She always been on our team, so I'm here for it. And I'm here for Will Smith and Jay-Z helping out to make home ownership accessible. They are investing in a company that's aiming to help low-income people go from renters to homeowners. So I am all here for that. I love hearing about our celebrities that, you know, or not just celebrities, people who have power, influence, you know, out here just trying to help out the community and putting their money and their influence to great use. I love that. Instead of just being out here starting up dramas, always being in the blogs for negativity, y'all are out here actually flourishing and helping out the community. And I love the ones that be silent about it. So when it pops up, oh, they ain't do nothing. Oh, check my resume. I did this, I did that. So they can stunt even though they don't have to. I love that shit. Prayers go out to Atlanta News anchor Javita Moore. She found out that she has an aggressive form of brain cancer that is inoperable. And I just, once again, cancer is just a fucking cancer. Oh my God. I pray for her. You know, they said there's no cure. She will go under radiation and chemo to try to shrink it. But at this point, it's inoperable. And I'm gonna pray for her. Nicki Minaj and this Real Housewives of Potomac reunion hosting. That girl is not hosting it, okay? I'm just gonna tell y'all here this now, okay? Bitch, if she do host it, y'all can come back and be like, and you said what? And you said what? I'm probably gonna get a little upset because I ain't gonna remember that I said this. But just say, girl, in this video you said what? Okay? Because it just don't make sense. Because this is a big person. I understood that they took her song Moment for Life and changed it to Potomac for Life or whatever. That was cute. I love the fact that the girls that I do like do be watching some of the same shit that I do. Because I know for sure, like Solange, she be watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta and stuff like that, which means her sister probably be watching that shit too. Nikki be watching Potomac, okay, that's cool or whatever, but I cannot see her as this big megastar getting up on stage doing a reunion and controlling it to the point that it'll still be good because people tuning in to see her, and then the cast is starstruck, and so they gonna be on their best behavior. I want the real shit. But I think it's cute. I think it's cute though that, you know, she got so much energy for it. Girl, Scarlett Johansson trying to sue Disney because of that Black Widow being released on Disney Plus and not just in theaters, and basically talking about it's cutting into her salary or whatever. And Disney said, no, girl, you being wrong. You're being selfish because, you know, we had to do it this way in the time of the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we released it like that. But come to find out, it's other people that have been feeling the same way that Scarlett has been feeling. And I'm like, Scarlett must not don't want to work with Disney no more to be doing this. Woo, she was like, Black Widow is dead and gone, girl. So let me go ahead and put my grievances in and speak up now, okay? I don't have to work with y'all no more, all right? I don't know how it is. I don't know how it's going to be. But speaking of Real Housewives of Atlanta, I failed to mention, and I did have it in my notes one day, and I still kind of skipped over it. I don't know why, because I wasn't going all in order. Greg Leaks, Nene's husband, oh shit, she came out like a month ago and said that he was in the hospital because his cancer came back. Cancer once again. Y'all remember he had colon cancer, I believe, when he was on the last couple of seasons of the show, and then he went into remission, and then he came back and he was in the hospital for the past 6 weeks or so. Nene was supposed to be a co-host on The Talk, but she had to cancel because Greg was coming home, and I think that does take priority. No, I don't think, I know that take priority. So it's a good look that he is at home. She says he's doing better, so thumbs up on that. Condolences again to Michael J. White. You know, he said that his son, 38-year-old son, the one that he had when he was 15 years old, they were close, but he had his issues, his drug, you know, street life and drugs and stuff like that. He passed away a few months ago from, you know, COVID. And I just, you know, the way people keep stuff to themselves, maybe it's because we're so used to people just putting all their information out and all the stuff that it shocks us a little bit when we still see that people are still actually private, as they should be, you know. So condolences to him. Queen Sugar is back September 7th for season 6, bitch. Okay, and Ashley will be there. I'm so mad that in the trailer, Charlie and Davis are back together. They're sneaking around with each other, okay? Nova look like she gonna dump the cop, okay? And she got old boy that used to be on Hit the Floor, okay? The Devil's Dog, the Derek. I think his name was Derek, the black guy. Something going on with what's his name? Micah, okay? And then my baby, they about to make my baby do some messed up stuff, okay? He about to go back to the street life, and I don't like that for him. I don't like that for him. But we shall see how this goes. I'm going to be all invested into him. Y'all know how I am. The Shot, just in case somebody wanted to know, has been renewed for a 5th season, which was kind of shocking to me because the way that the last season ended, it felt like a series finale. But, you know, I guess congrats. Governor Cuomo, you might as well just go ahead and resign, okay? Because at this point in time, you could come out and you could deny, but they did an investigation, and they said they had spoke to 179 people, reviewed over 74,000 pieces of evidence, and it revealed deeply disturbing, yet very clear, that he has alleged criminal sexual harassment of employees. They said, allegedly, the investigation found that he has harassed 11 women who are current and former state employees, and found that Como and his team also retaliated against a former employee for coming forward with the harassment. Get his ass. Put him in jail. 9 out of 10, he ain't gonna go to jail, but, you know, resign. You do the crime. You've been fucking up lately, nigga. You've been fucking up. I know... You've been fucking up, okay? It's time to go. It's time to go. All right? Your brother, too. It's time to go. Shout out to Monique. She coming back to the small screen. You know, she's about to be producing multiple unscripted series, okay, with her and her husband and their media company called Hicks Media. And she's teaming up with Chris Abrego. And this is the same person that she did Charm School with. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri. Pay your taxes, bro. Okay. Pay your taxes or downsize or whatever, because now the IRS is coming after him. And let me tell you something. The IRS is no joke. They can be lenient as hell. They will work with you, but it's no joke. As long as you look like you actually putting forth, effort to actually pay on stuff, if you get some stuff, they will leave you alone. As long as you do, it look like you taking it serious, okay? That's all you had to do, JD, is pay on it, okay? They said he is on $560,000. Baby, let me break this down for y'all. They said he owed $62,477.62 for 2019, $493 from 2013 to 2018, and then 52,880 for 2013. Well, girl, I ain't finna break that shit down. But basically, he owed a lot of goddamn money. He owed damn near $500,000. And this ain't the first time that he done had issues with the IRS. It's been a few other times that it happened, back in 2002, back in 2006. He had to pay off a debt in 2013, like a $3 million debt in 2013. They foreclosed on one of his homes or whatever. Listen, like I said, them 3 letters, they are nothing to play with. Trust and believe, they are nothing to play with. Girl, JD, I know you still getting money and royalties off of somewhere. Go ahead and make that happen and get that cleared off your record, please, okay? I don't like it when I see these entertainers just thinking that they can avoid tax stuff, or not having the right accountants around them telling them that you gotta file this and get this out the way, and letting that shit build up as if it's gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. The IRS gonna get their money one way or another, okay? But that's all, y'all. You guys tell me how you felt about this episode. Well, this what it is. And like I said, put it in the comments if you want to break it up and do 2 episodes a week, or I should say 2 what it is a week. And if so, put down the dates that you would like to see it, okay? And you guys be good, and I will see you guys later. Peace.